Okay, so this is a proof question, but it's not a general proof. It is a proof with just proving at one specific angle, because it just says prove it's true for just this angle. Okay, so we are going to insert that angle into for x. Okay, so I'm going to be working with my unit circle stuff because 5 pi over 6 is a unit circle value. So I looked on my sheet and here's the coordinate. Okay, so we know that we're going to use this for our cos stuff, right? And this is our sine stuff. Cos is x, sine is y. Okay, so here we go. The cos value. So we're going to replace that with a trig value. One minus, and we're going to replace the trig value. So sine gets replaced with the trig value. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is the math of, and here adding fractions, I'm going to change the bottom. So this is 1 over 1, so I'm going to change it to be a 2 over 2. So now I'm going to put that together. So what is the bottom now? What's 2 over 2 minus 1 over 2? A half. Okay, we're going to now do a flip multiply because fraction divided by fraction. Cancel. And I'm getting negative root 3. Okay, to the other side. I'm going to do the same idea here. I'm going to add things, so I'm going to change this to a 2 over 2 instead of a 1 over 1. So adding this makes 2 plus 1, so 3 over 2. Same ideas. I'm going to flip, multiply. So this is the last thing I got over there. This is the last thing I'm getting here. So I'm trying to prove. So I'm trying to make them match, right? That's what this is all about. So they don't quite look exactly the same. Which one can I work with? This one, what do we know about numbers that look like that with radicals on the bottom? Sometimes we don't really like to do that. So how do we get rid of the root on the bottom? Times by a root 3, but if you do that to the bottom, you do that to the top, So we get a 3 root 3 on the top, and then the root, right, just make the whole number 3, right? Remembering that. Then that cancels, and we look the exact same. So I did it. QED. I showed you that that ended up being true. Okay, do you notice that I didn't use equal signs ever? I'm never saying this equals that. We're just working until we get that match. Simplify this expression to match one of the 3 primary trig ratios. So do you know what the 3 primaries are? You got your sine, cos, tan. Those are the 3 primaries. Okay, so here we go. Sine 2x. So sine double angle. So where would we look for stuff with double angle stuff? You're looking at the bottom corner here. Sine double angle, here's your formula. 2 sine cos, so we have 2 sine x cos x. Okay, I replaced it. Obviously, I don't have the angle A, I have an angle x, but that's the only difference. Okay, now here's the tricky part. We have a cos double angle. This is the one that's harder because I have 3 options. Okay, can I think ahead? This top has a 2 in it. So I'm probably going to want a 2 in the bottom because I'm thinking I would like that 2 to cancel somewhere. Does that make sense as I'm thinking ahead? Because I have to land with just one of the trig ratios. I need either this to just be sine, cos, or tan. So I don't want a 2 in it. Okay, so I've eliminated this option. So I'm going to pick either this one or this one. Okay, does it matter? Probably not. So which one should we go with? The last one? So try that one in. Okay, so the double angle, there's just the replacement. Do you notice how I still had to carry down that +1 because it was just extra, right? It's not part of the replacement, it's just that it was there. Okay, now I'm going to do this. What is a subtract 1 and a +1 going to do? Gone. So I can rewrite this without. Now I can do cancels because I've created a situation where everything is connected with multiply divide. So I can do cancel stuff. I couldn't before because I still had adders on there. So you couldn't cancel with adders on this, but now you can. So this cancels. I'm also going to get a cos to cancel. So a cos out of the top, just one of the coses. So it gets me with a sine x alone on the top and a cos x alone on the bottom. And then what do I know about a sine divided by a cos? That's like a y divided by x, which is a tan ratio.